And, I mean, look at the waves today. Lucca Mesinas up and riding.
From Peru, getting the call up as a wild card. Fresh off a performance at the Olympic Games. Mesinas drawing a couple of carves on the open face, looking to get a little lip line hack there. Recovers from that warbly section off the bottom. Now getting out in front and timing a finish, and Mesinas stays on his feet. And Dino signing up for the trip to Mexico to support the crews. Carved a slide for a moment there for Colapinto, almost getting hung up there. Top turn jam again, and it just felt like that wave wouldn't let him get his rhythm.
Smart decision right there.
It's hard for him to get out on that open face and really find what he needs. He needs to get deep in the bowl and get up into the lip, and that wave didn't allow him to do that because there wasn't a real double up as you saw him blast off that inside section.
Beautiful blast there, climbs the next section, timing that roundhouse, avoiding that big bump on the open face, and drills the closeout section.
We're gonna look at Griff's. Has a 2.4 on the previous wave. That was the one where he slid out a couple times. Much better right here. Beautiful wrap. Another great carve. I like his tempo. Nothing rushed. This wave really similar to the right-hander at lowers. That was a difficult maneuver. Up into the white water, blew the fins out the back. And that was smart. He two-timed the carve just to sacrifice enough to get there in time. And as I said, was a little off balance coming off of the roundhouse cutback. And look at how late he was and how he was able to actually get there in time just for the closeout re-entry. That was difficult and it was critical.
Completely tripping out that he's going to be in his first CT event last night, and he's looking really comfortable wearing this jersey.
Yeah, he's
showing no signs of pressure. Nice weightless drop. Mesinas through the lip. Front side arc looking very aggressive again. Hard off the bottom. There's that tail drift. Great control from Mesinas. Fades that wrap, and he'll get stuck as that thing just bowls in front of him, leaving him behind, but didn't need much. Basically just a .74 to get Jadson's spot in second.
So this is an event that, you know, is probably close to his heart just because he's been to Mexico. He's won here before in a different city, but still close to home. I mean, you're talking about Latin America. You feel comfortable anywhere they speak the same language as you. And Lucca already has the 4.33 on the board. This is going to be something really close to it. I like the aggressiveness of the first maneuver, but then a difficult read right there at the end for Mesinas. Has been doing the QS regardless of how he's doing on the championship tour. He's one of those people that struggled financially with sponsors, and he's made a living for himself. And I think if people really want to look up to somebody, it's Jadson Andre.
Bit of a roll-in start for Colapinto. First section to lay down the down carve, right into a climb, wraps it back into the pocket, rapid fire maneuvers for the Californian layback hack to finish.
And you get something close to a 4 on this wave, that's going to be something decent right now. Because Mesinas in total only has a 9-point P total right now. So anything close to that is going to solidify his place in the top 2. That was a beautiful arc right there, right before the foam climb. Difficult wave to surf. And the score is in, Joe. It's a 3.0, but that was a well-learned 3.0 right there from Griff.
It was so fun to watch. Jadson Andre winding up, big vertical blow to start things off. Setup work on the fade. Arcs back into the pocket. There's the lip line. Drills it vertically, and he'll get caught behind. Andre running out of room. So cool. Great catch up. Thank you, Kaipo and Kolohe and Dino. Number change from 22 for Clayton Kershaw. Now moving for the tribute for Kobe Bryant to 24. Big victory for Kolohe. Here's his best buddy, Griffin Colapinto, with a ramp. Big whip off the top for that reverse. Very explosive. And Colapinto jams the finish shut. Very active, his 6th wave ridden early in this heat, as he's chasing down just a 3.33 to knock Lucca out of the lead.
One of the people that I look up to. And alongside with Cale Carranza, our co-worker, he was really one of the pioneers of big wave surfing here in Latin America.
Rolling in with Colapinto. There's that clean wrap. Still the heat leader, and he gets a little bit stuck. Recovers into another beautiful front side snap. Fin drift complete. Colapinto lays down that rail, carve, and now sets up the final part of the wave. A lot of speed going big above the lip. Huge reverse that he can't control. Best sections to lay down those big turns. So we go back to Griffin's wave.
That's the most important thing we just mentioned. Every wave is different in the sections that it offers at a different point of the wave too. Some will stand up a little bit more on the outside, some will stand up more on the inside. And as we see here from Griffin's wave, this one had a really good outside section. The midsection was a little flat, and he read this extremely well at the end. Unfortunately, just didn't get the finish. Just the rotation right at the end, and Jadson also had some work. He's looking for a score right now, Joe, because he's in third, needing a 5.33 that they can get when they point their board up 12 straight up.
It's so interesting with the goofy footers at the last event. Got stuck before the corners. We'll watch this one. Mesinas up and out. But I feel like the way the sand is now, how rippable it is for the goofies. And I mean, even the goofies back in 06 were putting together huge numbers from Damian Hobgood, Bobby Martinez. Big bottom turn and a clean wrapping cutback for Mesinas. Nice forehand hook once again, chasing a 6.37 for Griffin's lead. The Peruvian fades. Taps it in the pocket quickly. Trying to work with that whitewater the best he can. Now he's got some speed. Nice drift, dropping down to the flats. Chasing down a finish, but he can't hang on. Did well to read that last section when it really started picking up the pace.
Look at the size of this wave too. Mesinas has been on the bigger set waves in this heat. And it goes to show you that the scores reflecting, you don't have to be on the biggest ones to get the best scores. And Mesinas has a really nice forehand wrap. He's known for his backside though. Comes from Máncora in Piura in the north of Peru. Mostly known for left-hand point breaks. Cabo Blanco is a really famous wave around there. Works well on the front side though, and he's bettered it over the years. Beautiful turn right there from Lucca. And this is where, I don't know what happened, just catches the nose right there, right at the end. And
Colapinto finds himself inside the final 5. And what a dream come true that would be, to be participating in that World Championship day at Lower Trestles, his home break in San Clemente.
I think he'd be hard to beat too. If it's really good lowers, has a chance of qualifying for the CT in the next few years too.
Sure does. Here comes Griffin trying to hold his lead. Stuffs that carve into that wedge off the rocks.
Oh.
Bowling up section. There's the wrapping cut back. Colapinto into a fin throw reverse. Wraps it, still wants a bit more. Into another little double up on the inside. Tail slide, stomps on that float. What a hard-working act from Colapinto, giving us so much on that last wave.
Basically a 6 is what he needs, and let's look at Griffin's wave first because this was exceptional. Great read, thing bowled up, and look at this, Joe. Just turns into a real wave pool right here at Barra De La Cruz. Beautiful reverse there from Griff. And you talk about talent coming out of San Clemente. This is the kid that's leading the pack. He's doing everything.
Now Mesinas looking for an answer. Just up and out. He'll try to keep his position out the back. 9 minutes on the clock. So Mesinas trying to hang on to that second spot. Remember, third goes to the elimination round. And Jadson trying to avoid it now. The veteran in the matchup. Goes vert under the lip. Right into a backhand carve. He's starting to see this low road potentially doubling up, and it completely disappears under his feet. Mesinas drilling that opening vertical turn. Off the top with that section falling down. Jaddy going upside down on his closeout hack. Mesinas, nice, quiet little roll in. Great patience, good timing off the lip. The Peruvian on a roll, wrapping cutback. And attacking that oncoming section. Well read wave for Mesinas. Looking for improvement, basically protecting second. Jaddy looked like he might have turned in one of his better turns of the heat as well.
Number 5 in the rankings right now. And to me, this is what Lucca needed to solidify himself in the top 2 spots. Beautiful, aggressive, 2 turns at the beginning on a larger set wave. Really critical maneuvers on the outside. And a difficult read right here in the midsection. Did well. Gets that nice little layback in. The one carve, and this last section was difficult. And he did well to manage that end section right there at the end.
It was like he was still taking it in. But boy, did he make a statement.
Oh, yeah.
Especially through Newcastle in front of his hometown crowd. Colapinto holding that rail, clean wrap. How's this wall stretching out for Griffin? Times it so well on the front side carve. One of the best styles on tour, now into a double up section. Hard off the bottom. Blowtail recovers that one off the lip. Throws the fins out to dry, and he will lose the final turn. But gosh, what entertainment coming out of Griffin this morning. 6.27 was his number previous.
Focus on himself and just be a kid. You know, he's barely 22, and this is a large opportunity for him. We're going into the, second to last event of the year. He's number 5 in the rankings. There's a chance he could be competing at the Rip Curl WSL Finals at home. So might as well make the most of it when you can. And as you talked about, great rail work right there on the outside. That was a tough section to really just do that maneuver in.
Colapinto, one of the youngest ever to win the Triple Crown of surfing, doing well at Haleiwa, Sunset and Pipeline. Here comes Mesinas, looking to pull in, hollow section, now letting him out. Clean wrap, just kind of fill-in work right now for Lucca, and he's going to get out of there quickly. 2:55 to go. Andre's previous 5.43 was his best. Watching Colapinto, the heat leader. Love how much tail control he has. You can see he has so much balance off the coping. He can go either way with a reverse or control the slide. A well-surfed heat for Colapinto. His wave previous a 6.73. Left chasing is 6.31 into the buzzer. Lucca Mesinas is a wild card. We'll move on to the round of 32 with Colapinto. Andre into the elimination round.